dreams, all the goals you wrote down for 2022, look at it. Tell me and tell yourself, does it cover every area of your life? Does it cover every area of your life, or is it mostly geared to one area, most of your goals? Which one is it? Now, a lot of people, when we write our goals, it's mostly geared in one area alone. Sometimes it's just career, sometimes it's just family, sometimes it's just business, whatever it is. But majority of the time, it's usually in one area, which is why we have something called the wheel of life. Now, you can already see the picture on your screen here. In the middle of it is you. And around you, you have your career, your financial, spiritual, physical, intellectual, family, and social. You have all these areas, because these are areas for our lives that needs to be taken care of. Too many times we focus on one area and neglect the other. Now, I get it. There are times we have to focus on one area more than some. But it doesn't mean that we should neglect an area so much that it becomes detrimental. You see, a lot of people, let's say, who are so focus driven, a lot of women, I would say, and there's nothing wrong with that. Hello, I'm a woman who's, a career woman as well. I'm a working woman. But there are times we focus on that. And by the time maybe we're 40 years old, want to get married. And it becomes a bit difficult. And then we want to conceive children. Then we have to go through IVS. We have fertility issues and all these other stuff. But there's a time and a season for everything. But we miss it because we're focused on one area. So the wheel of life is designed to give us that balance, to give us that thing where we can have a balanced life, where no area of our lives is suffering so much because we need to lift another area. Now, if you're another person, like, forget family, I don't want to get married, I don't have children, that's you. But there are other areas as well that you need to focus on. So which is why there's 7 areas. We have 7, okay? Some people will say 8, but I have 7 areas here. First, for your career, where do you want to see yourself in your career in 2022? Do you want to open a new business? Do you want to be in a different position, a different pay? Like, where do you see yourself? Your financial goals. How much do you want to earn this year? So how much do you want to earn this year? How much do you want to give? You know, we talk about how much we want to earn and how much but we never make goals. How much do you want to give? So how much do you want to give? How much do you want to save? You can make goals about stuff like, and if you're a person of faith like me, your spiritual life, do you want to read the Bible from cover to cover? Do you want to read just the New Testament, just the Old Testament? Like, where do you want to be in your spiritual walk? Where do you want to be? What is your goals in that area? Does that make sense? Your physical life, sometimes people can say health as well. How many pounds do you want to lose? Do you want to tone up? Like, what is it that you have? What's your goals? For me, one of my main goals, if I could say physically, somebody it may not be a goal. For me, it's my personal one. Don't laugh, okay? It's my hair goal. You see, for the longest, I've been trying to, go natural and grow my hair and do all that stuff. I'm going to actually focus on that in 2022. That's part of one of my health goals. For you, it may be something different. And maybe you losing 20 pounds, throughout this year. And that's completely fine. And the next thing about this portion is your intellectual goals. So how many books do you want to read? How many, the podcast you're listening to, you have to be intentional about growing your mindset, growing your mentality. Then, of course, we have our family. Now here you can talk about your relationships. You can talk about, do you want to get married this year? Do you want to raise a family? Whatever it is, your social goals, your capita, like what do you want your social capita to look like? Those are the things you have to consider. Now, I'm pretty sure, while you were dreaming big, you may not have considered all these areas. So it's time for you to consider these areas, okay? It is time.